home, it haunts our dreams, bound by a thread that's unraveling at the seams. Echoes of laughter that seem so far drive us to fight under every star. Another world is calling, can't ignore the signs. Hope rides on us, it's a race with time. If we fail this battle, the line will bend, two worlds will fall, it's the ultimate end.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to True Hero. Last episode, the party adventured deeper within to the labyrinth. However, found themselves turned back around to the front door, which was caved in. Seeing that there were bloody bloody hoof prints leading deeper within the cave, only confirmed what they were hearing before, that there is hostiles that were behind them. This kind of showed that they were always in the room with them, and hopefully the party can find their way through the labyrinth faster than those creatures can find them. They did, however, when their second attempt to venture into the labyrinth, run into a new location. Seems as if this labyrinth moves much like the kind of its own will. They found a set of doors that, choosing the right one, either led them deeper within or led them back or to death. Thankfully, with Nora picking up a doorknob and pulling the high enough of a card, she was able to determine that the door she had the doorknob for was going to bring them to a place of rest and safety for the time being, and it held a door that brings them deeper. So the party now rests in this glade that sits within this ever-changing labyrinth. Hey, Celine, there's for some reason I keep being picked up by you. You have a door
Yeah, I
shut?
don't know why the door's fully shut.
Turn me down a little bit. Alright. So, I can't be that loud. You guys wake up in the grassy fields. The warm light of fluorescent moss seems comforting. You had your fill of apples while you waited here. It's always apples. Just always apples. You are now fully rested. You had a long rest, and a marble door sits on the other side of a small river that seems to lead deeper into the labyrinth.
Before we head towards the door, I'm going to look to Rain. Are you feeling any better? Seems like you...
Well, I don't have
a
the
little bit of a rough
echo of being ripped open and stuffed full of bombs replaying over and over in my head anymore. So
Well,
we're
that's good at least.
We're okay for the moment. I wouldn't say I'm all there, but better than we were yesterday.
And Ruben's feeling good. He went from 2 madness to 1, so like he's feeling the most straight-headed he's felt in quite a while. And so he's like kind of gonna look to the rest of the group. Are you guys all feeling good? You ready to continue this labyrinth?
And for
You guys
clarification,
are.
we all dropped 1 madness, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Anybody who had one dropped 1 madness.
Cool. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, Yoshi's just gonna kind of like stretch, twist at the hips, do the whole like Goku kind of getting ready for a fight kind of thing. And he's like, I mean, for sleeping in a twisting and turning cave system full of creatures that want to kill us, yeah, not bad. Not the worst night's sleep I've ever had.
You ready, Nora?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Then I'm gonna start heading towards the door.
Very well. As you approach the door moves on its own and opens for you. The room behind you begins to disappear. And as you step through, behind you only sits a hallway that leads somewhere else. But then you are left with another hallway that leads forward. You're pretty much just in a hallway, and you're in like the middle of the hallway. You have no idea which way to go. You have no idea where you are in this labyrinth, and you have no idea which way is forward or which way is backwards.
So do we know what direction we went through the door in, though?
I mean, yes, but where that kind of puts you, you don't know. Because it kind of dropped you, like, it's like the door manifested in the middle of a hallway. The hallways go this way, you walked this way.
Well. Shit.
Sorry, I was muted. Is there like a split in the hallway then?
Nope, it just goes that way.
So we like walked through a fucking wall,
Yes.
basically. And now it's either left or right.
Yes. One way is forward, one way is backwards.
Ruben, you got a compass app on your phone?
Well, I mean, I tried it. It doesn't quite work like that. I can search an object and it points me towards that. If you can think of something useful to look for.
Can you search for the entrance and we go the opposite direction?
I believe an entrance is not an object, but a place.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, the doorway might, like the door of the entrance might
The
work.
door of the entrance has been destroyed.
Can
Yeah,
you
the
search
mouth of-
for the body of that minotaur that was hanging in the entrance?
I
mean, it's
could
kind of
maybe-
spread
Which is a
all
lot
over
better
that
than what
room.
my idea was originally going to be, which was search for whatever the fuck is trying to hunt us in here.
Yeah,
That
we
would
don't know
be-
if they're trying to go the right direction. And I don't know if I want to hunt them down, really, so.
That might
Well,
be
I
the
guess-
only way to get out of here, though.
I imagine I just like type in a vague description of what I'm searching up and it like points me in the direction of it. So I type in the description of like hanged minotaur in entrance of labyrinth system and then I search that in my phone.
Wait, sorry, I was talking to my son. What's up?
Oh, sorry. I imagined that like with my phone to be able to like find things, I type in descriptions in my search bar. So I type in like hanging minotaur in entrance of labyrinth, and then I click the search button.
Object not found.
Now that didn't work.
At the risk
That's
of
probably because he's no longer just one object. He's many.
And he's no longer hanging either.
at the risk of
I searched for what type of metal was that coin again?
It was picked up.
yeah.
Was it picked up by us?
Yes, it was picked
Yeah,
up
we
by
picked it
Yoshi.
up.
Yeah.
Shit.
That would have been smart, though. Maybe next time you
So-
return to the beginning.
Yeah. At the risk of potentially really fucking us up, you could type in the name Rothos.
That would just lead us straight to him, huh?
Potentially. I mean,
To be
assuming that the
fair-
magic works that way.
I mean,
to be
it is
fair, we are supposed to kill him, and killing him might be our only way out of here.
all right. I just type in Rothos the Minotaur.
It
I'm not
says
supposed to
search
do it.
search
That's
found,
not
search lost, search found, search lost, search found, search lost, search found, search lost, search found, search lost. And it keeps giving this.
It's got a rough signal.
You're watching every time it says search lost, search found is equivalent to the cube shifting.
I show the cube shifting, and I show my phone. Each time it shifts, it messes with the search. I can't do anything that's not in this room.
Luck. Well, Pat's not at the screen right now, but that's okay. Well, I'll wait for him to come back before I say what I was going to say.
Well, my search function's useless. I'm just kidding. It's probably not useless.
It's probably useless in here, just because everything
Yeah.
keeps moving around.
Yeah,
Well,
there's that.
At least specifically in this hallway. Maybe it'll come in handy in one of the rooms.
I mean, we could always just pick a direction.
I think we just have to go
Yeah.
left or right.
Can I look at the walls and see if there's any indication of markings?
They are cave walls. They're not hewn stone. They're made of... They're basically just like somebody mined their way through here. However, the floor has underneath large amounts of dirt, hewn stone, but it's old and worn.
Okay, so there's nothing that indicates which way we should go. Bro.
Yoshi goes, eeny, meeny, miny, you. And he just starts walking to the right.
I'll just follow Yoshi.
Okay.
Very well. As you begin to head right, you take a few turns. Left, right, left, left, right. And then around a rounded right turn. And you see a familiar set of bloody hoof prints. And a familiar opening.
God fucking damn it.
You are back.
Well,
So we go back the way we came?
Hey, I'm gonna leave a coin at the entrance just in case to see if I can use it that way. Because if it's outside of the labyrinth and it's not changing position, but we are, maybe it will still. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. So I
It's
leave a
honestly
coin
worth a
out
shot
at
at
the
this point.
entrance.
I mean, if it works, we have a surefire route back to the entrance.
So you guys turn around after Ruben drops the coin and head back. You're immediately met with two rounded turns, a split, a left and a right.
I'm gonna look for clues around because most of these have had like clues or puzzles to get us to the right direction.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look for something.
Both of these hallways look familiar. Go ahead and give me an intelligence competence test. Difficulty value, we'll say, depending on what you roll is what you'll get. I mean, what you draw is what you get.
The both.
Yeah, they look really familiar. Go ahead. You don't really understand.
They're just the exact opposite.
You remember the last turn you made when getting here was a rounded right turn. These hallways have the same angle of rounding. So, what is a right turn if you're facing the opposite direction?
A left turn.
Yeah. So that's my bet. That's the best hint clue that you could get. That pretty much just answered the entire puzzle for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go left.
Yoshi's following Rain.
Just goes left. Everyone's like, I don't know why, but
Yeah, I guess I'll just go with Rain.
all right. So yeah, you guys then come to a left turn and a right turn.
Okay.
Do we just keep going left?
Remember
No,
what I
Hang on,
said?
hang on.
don't keep
No,
going
everyone-
left.
yeah.
If we go left too many times, we'll just end up in
In a circle.
He
right
said
in the beginning.
we kept going, and then we went right, then left, then right.
That's right.
Right?
Kind
Sure.
No. It was. Fuck. What was
Pat's having a horrible time keeping a poker face.
I'm loving this
Smile at the
labyrinth.
DM.
I'm loving this labyrinth.
I think you're right with the right, left.
it? Yeah. Right, left, and then
So we have to go left, right at least, I think.
you're kind of regretting making this as complicated as you
Nope.
did, huh, boss?
I remember exactly what I said.
And we're getting it wrong. That's why he's smiling.
No, I
Yeah.
mean, you guys could have had it right on the money, and I'm like, shit, I should have made it more complicated. Or you guys have it completely wrong, and you guys are just going to end up at the front door again. And it's going to be fucking great. Either way, I'm enjoying myself.
All right, so let's go. We did right, left, right.
It does
We
sound
came
right.
back, and he
That sounds
said, "What is a right-hand turn going the opposite direction? Left."
Yeah.
So right. So 2 rights and then a left is what we need to do.
Yeah. We need to go left, right, left, I believe. So let's go right.
Okay.
Oh, a familiar entranceway that's in your face.
You motherfucker.
You turn around and you see a
damn it.
familiar roundabout turns. You were so fucking close, Matt. So close. You just had the wrong directions.
Mm.
Same right combo, correct combo, just wrong.
Left, right,
Left, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the rounded turn was a right. You did a right, left, right, left, right.
Okay.
I'm gonna be kind with you on that one because you got so fucking close that I was just gonna make you mess up once.
Wait, did someone write that down?
But yeah, that's why I was smiling. I was like, oh my god, he almost got it first try. I'm just gonna say, because of that figuring it out, you guys do make it to the next area without a problem.
Yeah. Let's go.
Always listen to what I say. Never expect it to be an answer, but understand it's a high possibility. As you guys take these turns in reverse, you find yourself back in that hallway that you popped out of the room in. Knowing now to go forward is to go left, not to go right. So,
Go left.
you guys continue. Well, you can't take a left now.
Go straight.
Yeah,
Go
we're
straight.
gonna continue on.
Yeah, you continue on. You guys come upon a strange room with a rather strange checkerboarded bridge across the massive chasm. Below, you can smell the scent of rotting flesh. It goes black, white, 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 black, white, and it seems to repeat this process.
What in the Squid Games bullshit is this?
Black, white, white, black, white keeps repeating.
So black, white, white, black, white, black, white, white, black, white.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Sir,
room,
what's-
to give a little bit more description, the room is well lit by sconces, torches on the wall. There is 3 statues on either side, both with a strange dog-headed man. It's more like a human figure with a dog head. All staring
Like
at...
one of the Egyptian gods?
Very similar, yes. All staring at the bridge. However, their gazes are off a little bit. They don't seem to be staring directly at the bridge. More like overlapping.
So, my first thought is we need to find a way to point them at the bridge.
Are there any rocks around here?
I mean, there's walls with, there's roofs with, I think it's stag.
No, like
stalactite?
just a little pebble.
I mean, sure, you could probably find like a small rock.
Okay. Let's throw it at the bridge.
About where are you aiming?
I'm trying to skip it. Actually, I'm not necessarily like I'm aiming to get it on the bridge and to have it bounce and or roll across.
Now, there's some randomness to this, and so I want you to give me a general competence test. I'll say if you get a 7, you will reveal something.
Okay. That's a 4.
It bounces, and then falls off the bridge. Nothing happens.
Did it hit both colors as it bounced?
Not really. It kind of just like never really landed on an exact color. It was weird. Kind of just landed on like the centerpieces of everything. Like the line of 2 colors. It was the fucking 4 corners this shit all the way across. Honestly, if this was anywhere else, that would have been an amazing, awesome, epic throw that you would have wanted to put online, but
Right?
Is there any way for me to, like, is there any mechanism or any way for me to move these pillars to point towards the bridge?
Well, how would you go about figuring that out? Means how they are up against the wall and there's a massive chasm leading up to them.
Oh, right.
Yeah, think about this. Walkway, okay? Statues, hole all the way. So there's just a bridge across. They are looking not like this, but like this.
Any placards, any kind of signs, anything like that? Any riddle?
There is... Give me... There is an odd bit of... There's an odd bit of writing that the beneath each statue below their feet. And as you kind of look at it, you can kind of see that the angle of the eyes meet these writings, as if they're staring at each other's writings. But it's hard to read because it's not in any language you understand.
I can translate any text with my phone, so I'm going to translate that.
Very well.
Yeah, she's going to point that out to Ruben.
It is
Yeah, I'll point my
Egyptian. It's like a weird fantasy version of Egyptian. It's hieroglyphics, but in using terminology and things that are not of your world, but of this world. And it's giving off numbers. So on one side it reads 2, 3, 2, and on the other it reads 1, 3, 1. And then the other two are they don't say anything. They just, well, they don't say any numbers. They just said follow the pattern.
So it says the pattern is, well, the ones on the right say just follow the pattern, but the
Well,
two
no.
statues
So
on the
how
left.
let me clarify. On this side it goes 2, 3, 2, and then 1, 3, 1, and then there is a placard at the very tail end, not on a statue, and it says follow the pattern.
Okay. So the statues are saying 2, 3, 2 on this side, and then 1, 3, 1 on this side. And the plaque over on the end just says follow the pattern. So the pattern's 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. Does that mean 2 tiles, 3 tiles, 2 tiles? Okay, wait, how are these tiles laid out again?
In a
Black,
straight line.
white,
Yep.
black, white,
Yep.
and then it repeats from that.
So it's 2 blocks wide going forward. Each block is about 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm going to grab another rock
Yeah.
then.
yeah. Just to clarify before he does that. So on the left-hand side, there's a placard that says 232, and on the right-hand side, there's a placard that says 131.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab, just out of curiosity, a rock if there's another one laying around.
I'd say yeah, you'll find a rock.
Okay, I'm gonna toss it at number, like, because on the left side it says 232, so I'm gonna throw it at the first panel.
The first panel?
First. Mm-hmm.
First panel on the left or the right?
The left. The first panel on the left where it says 232.
As you throw that rock, it hits that panel, and the panel drops.
Okay, so the first panel wasn't safe, so if
The first panel
the
on the
pattern-
left wasn't
Yes.
safe.
The first panel on the left wasn't safe, so I think that means the second panel should be based off the pattern. So if we go on the right, we should be safe for the first panel. And then we go left, and then we can go three tiles in. Both are safe right there.
That is, if you want to risk it, feel free.
If I want to risk it, I'm just laying out the tiles that would be safe if that was what the pattern meant.
What do you think, Nora?
And I'm saying this out loud to the party as well. I'm not
Yeah.
just thinking this.
What do you think, Nora?
I'm honestly not getting any ideas.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
I mean, Nora, you could summon one of your spirit animals and have them take the route for us.
Yeah, I guess so. I think Kino would probably be the better one.
He's not a big ass fuck off bear.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. No, he's just a big ass crab that comes up to like waist height on people.
So is that what you want to do? You want to bring out Kino?
Yeah.
Okay. Kino, suddenly a bunch of bubbles manifest, and then when it explodes, Kino is there, fucking pinching his claws, doing his little crab dance. Hey, we're gonna get freaking copyrighted with that shit. Knock it off. We don't own that song. All right, so Kino has surfaced. He is here. What do you want him to do?
Want him to try following the pattern the way Xander was saying.
So, tile on the right first.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna point Kino to the tile on the right first. The
he
first
moves
one.
there. The tile shakes but stays.
And then I'm gonna point to the tile forward to the left of it.
Okay, it moves. It shakes but stays.
Okay, and then if I'm understanding this correctly, he would need to do a small little leap over one tile, or not a leap, but he'd have to reach over because he has to go 2 forward on the right. Because it's 1, and then if it's 3 spaces from 1, he was 1 forward right now. He'd need to move 2 more forward to go 3 forward. Because if it was 1, 3, then if it was more tiles, it would need to be like 5 to state the number of the tile. But I think it's saying how many spaces forward is the safe one from the previous.
Unless the
believe
pattern on the left is too safe. Well, no, because that first one wasn't safe.
Mm-mm.
Remember,
So,
my words
or
don't
if it-
aren't always a clue, but most of the time.
So let's see here for a second.
Just remember, whenever you guys walk into a room, I
True.
normally give you a hint right off the bat by
True.
what I say.
Yeah, black, white, white, black, white. Keeps repeating.
It's black,
That's the first 10.
white. Yeah, continue. And then it says, yeah, then it continues. Yeah, it repeats.
Oh, okay. So where's the next white tile? On the left or the right?
So it goes white, black, right? And then what's the next part? What's the next set of tiles after the white, black?
White.
white, black, white, white, black, white,
Okay.
black, white, white, black, white, black. Yeah.
And then it repeats itself.
Yeah.
Follow the pattern. There's 2 words. Well, more like 3 words that I said that were hints there. So, if the first panel on the right was safe, second panel on the left was safe. That's
Third
1,
panel on
2,
the left should be safe.
Left should be safe because it's white.
and the sides both say 2. What the both one side says 2, 3, 2. The other says 1, 3, 1. It repeats itself. Follow the pattern.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on while I go ask
Okay.
a kindergartner real quick.
Let's go forward. I think Kino needs to, after going forward left, he just needs to go straight forward then. I mean, if he falls, he's just a spirit animal, so.
You can desummon him before he hits the ground.
You're gonna fucking learn today. That's not how it works in this labyrinth. Anyways, all right. So yeah,
What? Wait, what?
he moves forward 1 space. The ground beneath him begins to shake quite a bit, and Kino looks back as it begins to shake more, and
I'm going
it
to.
stays. It doesn't fall.
He's messing with our mind.
Nora, as you were about to reach out to try to desummon him, you realize it wasn't so easy. It was as if while he's in this puzzle, he could not be desummoned.
Okay, well, I look to Yoshi. Well, if what you think is correct, then he would go right then. after this, because it would be black after white.
So
Black seems to be going right, white seems to be left based off the pattern so far.
Is that where Kino's going? Is he going right?
All right, you know, I've kind of been calling the shots. I think I just got to go for it. I'm gonna have Kino go right.
He goes right. And it stays.
And then he's gonna go left.
He goes left. It stays.
Is there more tiles still?
Yep.
It's just repeating. So he goes.
All right. So Yoshi is gonna see that, and he's just gonna be like, okay. So he's gonna go right 1,
Mm-hmm.
left 2,
Mhm.
right 1, left 2, and he's going back and forth like that.
Oh
So-
no, not
He's
left
looking
2.
right.
As
It's not
he
right
takes
1,
the
left
step-
2, right 1, left
As
2.
he takes the step on right on the third set of rows, you realize that also, even though you're like, no, it doesn't fall either. 3 is completely safe.
Yep.
3. That's what it means.
Yep.
Remember?
So,
2, 3,
right
2,
one.
1, 3, 1. Look at the numbers
So
in
basically,
placement.
what Yoshi's doing is going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
1, 2, 3. That's what
Yes.
Yoshi's doing.
That is the puzzle. Good job.
Okay.
The colors have nothing to do with it. The colors was a red herring to throw you off or make you think that the colors mattered. But
I mean,
it
the
is
colors, the pattern you gave us of the colors actually did work out in a directional sense.
It did, but it was meant to make you think more of color than of number. But it's literally 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The pattern repeats itself. Follow the pattern. So, yeah, good
Yeah.
job. You guys made it through that. You guys. Oh man.
I overthink these things, okay, Pat? I overthink these things.
It's fun. It's fun because you guys are not fucking expecting it at all. So, all right. You guys continue heading forward, and you come upon what looks to be a podium, almost a church. You can see like those the hewn. It's like carved out of stone benches, as it seems to be almost a mimicry of a church. And at the very back end, you see no door. At the very back end, you see one of those podiums, the altar things, and on top of it sits a rather large emerald cup, a goblet. On the podium, it reads that stone is hard, but it is brittle. It can be shaped, but it resists. You must first heat and cool, temper like steel.
And can you describe this room one more time?
Yeah, it's basically think like an old Western church. You know, the long hallway thing with the benches lined up and the altar in the center, the tall peaked roof. This room also seems to have a plethora of items strewn about it. Like, people once were here and had their belongings, and then suddenly they were no longer here but left their belongings. And as you're kind of looking around a little bit more, I'm guessing you're walking around, there's
Yeah.
more writing. It says, like steel, glass must be formed with heat and then cooled. Like glass, clay must be heated, then cooled. All things can be carved. All things can be shaped. You must shape your way out.
Okay.
There's like
Yoshi wants
one part of this whole fucking game that's just been silent this whole time, pretty much.
Yoshi wants to look around and see what kind of stuff was left behind first.
There's a couple purses, a few hats. There's a shield, a sword, a spear, a pair of shoes. They're like the leather sandals. There is a bear rug, a dinner plate, and
What's the plate made out of?
the plate's made of glass.
He's gonna pick up the plate.
Okay.
And he's gonna hold on to that for now.
Yep. There's a stack of papers, a few books, and a handful of garbage, such as like crinkled up papers, tissues, stuff like that.
Okay. Was there anything made out of metal and anything made out of clay?
Besides the swords?
Yeah, he'll pick up one of the swords as well.
You don't see anything made of clay.
He's gonna.
Well, not anything
He's gonna
obviously made of clay.
He's gonna start investigating the room.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and do an intelligence competence test.
Okay, let's see here. So I have a +1 to that. That is going to be a total of 9.
You have a +1. Wasn't that a 10? Did you just?
No, that was an 8.
Oh, it was an 8. Okay.
Yeah, that was an 8.
I saw a 10. I was like, how the fuck is that 9 with a +1? Wouldn't that be 11? Anyways, you're looking around and you're kind of like moving the benches. Yes, the benches are stone, and then you kind of like place a hand on the wall to bend down, and you realize the wall is made of clay.
He's gonna take a handful of that clay.
Oh, it's dried clay. It's
Ah,
smooth. It's like those clay buildings, the clay houses, the adobe houses
Yoshi
and stuff.
is going to. Do any of you have any like fire or ice magic?
I have poison,
Rain pulls out a bomb.
firebomb.
I do have an inferno bomb.
I mean,
I have a water.
fuck it, why not?
I have one water technique.
Water magic works.
It says we can make what we want, find our way out of here.
All my magic is wind or lightning. And one nature.
I mean, the wind might be useful for cooling. Water might be useful for cooling.
Enough electricity
Nora, what about you?
definitely heats things up.
I mean, I could hit
I
it
have earth and poison.
with the lance and superheat the shit.
I mean, said we need to shape our way out of here. You said there's an altar in the middle of the room?
Yeah, with a jade goblet. An emerald goblet, sorry.
Yoshi just kind of stares at it for a minute and goes, I think we need to put something made of clay, something made of metal, and something made of glass into that goblet. Either that or we need to just find a way to melt through a wall and shape our own way through.
We might just be more literal in that sense. I found these
And
puzzles
I
are pretty
guess
literal.
I technically have an earthquake ability.
Fucking brings the goddamn cave down on it.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Yeah. I don't want to cave ourselves in.
Again.
No. Spell is literally called
Alright.
Earthquake's Embrace.
Yoshi just kind of looks at this clay wall for a minute and kind of rolls his shoulders and cracks his neck. And like electricity starts arcing across his body. And he puts a hand on the clay wall and just begins focusing.
I guess I'm a helping with this.
Which wall are you doing it on?
I'm doing it on the one that's made of clay.
All of the walls are made of clay.
Okay. In that case, the wall on the back of the church.
Behind the podium?
Behind the podium.
Yeah, behind the podium.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, as you are doing that, both of you are going to need to spend a VE, please. You're
Okay.
doing technique.
And then I will be on standby to cool
Okay, thank you.
with my water
So
technique.
you both use lightning, and with enough of this electrical charge, it does start to heat up. It starts to kind of become malleable, and then it immediately hardens back to its original state. Almost like something, like it was molding to something, but nothing was there, so it just returned to being a wall.
Yoshi.
Do I need to cool it before? Do I need to cool it before it can form back?
No, cooling it would make it hard again.
Before
Well,
it has the chance
actually,
to form back. Like, if you guys
Actually,
make a hole
when
and
it
I
comes
cool
to
it.
clay, no. You kindle, you put the clay in a kiln to harden it.
And you get it wet to make it soft with clay.
Yeah.
All right, Ruben, try hitting the wall with water.
Maybe maybe we should try to, I don't know, scratch an image of a doorway into this.
Ooh.
It says we can shape what we want and to find our way
Yeah.
out of here.
Shape what we want to find our way out of
Shapes a
here.
goddamn like massive drill.
Um,
I have an obsidian blade.
I have a dagger.
I mean, we've got this sword and this plate that's made of glass that we could break and just do that too, instead of potentially breaking some of our own equipment.
No, my
Yoshi's
obsidian blade
gonna-
is a spell.
Don't waste
Oh.
the VE if we don't need to.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yoshi's gonna look back at that goblet, and he's gonna look at the sword, and he's gonna look at the plate. He's gonna walk over to the goblet, and he's gonna put the sword and the plate in the goblet.
There is a sword and a plate in a goblet.
Hey, Rain, hand me one of your Inferno bombs.
We only have 2 of them. What do you need it for?
You know what thermite is, right?
Yes, I'm very well aware of what thermite is.
I'm thinking maybe we melt this stuff in the goblet. See if that does anything.
I don't know that the Inferno Bomb is gonna act like thermite.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Fuck it.
More
I
like
guess
C4.
I don't know. Ruben just squirt gun the fucking wall. I don't know
mean,
at this point.
Electricity
I'm
through
gonna
metal.
scratch
Electricity
an
through metal is
image
going to heat it
of
up
a
faster
doorway.
than an open
Yeah.
fire.
Okay, you scratch
you-
an image
if
of a
you-
doorway.
I do look to Yoshi though, like electricity through metal is going to heat it up better than just an open flame.
Okay. He's gonna grab the sword and he's gonna walk over to the wall and he's gonna like poke the sword against the wall, and he's gonna be like, "All right, here goes nothing." And
Okay.
he's gonna channel the electricity into the blade itself and try to use it like a welding torch.
Guess you're gonna have to spend a VE.
And then I will shoot my water after if that doesn't work.
So you do this, and for a moment it becomes a little bit more malleable, but then immediately hardens. But for a second there, it looked like it started to take the shape of the door. But maybe something was in the wrong order.
Okay. Yeah, Ruben,
So,
hit it. Hit it with
gonna
hit it with the water, my guy.
I'm gonna hit it with my water.
Spend a VE.
I spent a VE.
Okay.
And
As you
then
hit it
Yoshi's
with,
gonna.
and then spend a VE.
Yep.
As you hit it with the water, it becomes very malleable, very, very, very malleable, and does not return. And then starts to take the shape of the door, and then is struck by this superheated lightning, and it stays in the shape of a door.
Hell yeah.
Even you can feel a bit of a wind from the other side, from this crack in the door.
Yoshi's gonna reach over and he's gonna open the door.
It opens, and on the other side is a hallway that splits into 3 directions. Yeah, that's
God
right.
damn it.
The entire items in the fucking place mattered not. The goblet was pointless.
I assumed the goblet was just a red herring. I didn't care much for the goblet.
Okay, yeah, you find yourselves now on the other side of this doorway. You see 3 directions: left, right, and straight forward. There does not seem to be any differentiating factors of these different hallways.
And is there any clues?
From the naked eye, it doesn't seem to be.
Yoshi looks at Rain, and he said it was always forward.
Always forward, never left
Never
or
left
right.
or right. If we have a
Right.
forward, we go
Straight forward.
forward.
Very well. Y'all head forward, and you suddenly come into what looks
Swear to God, you
be-
see the entrance, I'm gonna stab you.
It looks very similar to a tavern's cellar, a basement of a tavern. You can even hear what sounds like joyful sounds above you, including murmured calls for more ale. You can hear footsteps above you, but there seems to be no stairway up. You then start to hear what sounds like slurping noises. Something sucking something in very aggressively, like think when you slurp on ramen noodles, but think like the noodle was maybe 2 inches thick. As you move deeper within to kind of spread out and get ready, you feel a tense air of danger. And behind a few boxes sits 2 slime slurping down a bar waitress. As their little beady eyes shift in their ooze, looking at you. And they start to aggressively move at you. And with that, we'll come to the end of tonight's episode. Thank you all for watching.
damn it.
I hope you enjoy it. If you have ideas for puzzles, send them my way.
Give him more
Give
ideas.
him ideas, please.
Thank you very much for watching. Go ahead and check out all our other shows. Go check out our show, go watch our stuff on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all other podcasting sites. And if you want to support us financially to help us improve our shows, buy new books to be able to run new games, and help us to do this full time, please go check out our merch over at TTRPG Swag /Storyteller's Tales or our Patreon. And if you want to support us still to reach that point for us to do this full time and to improve our stuff, you can also do it by sharing us with everyone you know and everyone that you will know. But most importantly, please remember to share us with your grandma. See ya!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.